Hey, what's good? I'm Tristan. You're watching Precision Rifle Reviews, and today we have one of the most finest rifle scopes manufactured on planet Earth to show you as a little bit of an unboxing. This is a very similar rifle scope to one that we've looked at before, being the Genesis rifle scope. It is an extreme long range rifle scope, but this is, let's call it its little brother. This is the mini Genesis rifle scope. And the first thing that you will pick up looking at the absolutely marvelous presentation and the box that this rifle scope comes in, is just sort of second to none. And you would expect it for the price point. So the Genesis rifle scope is a 6 to 60 power, where the mini Genesis is a 4 to 40 power. So while it is a mini version of it, I wouldn't say that it was mini in too many ways. Now, before we get too far into it, let's just have a brief look at this presentation. Beautiful handcrafted water paintings, and as it says here, this rifle scope is handmade by Japanese optical engineers. There's no production line with a March scope. One optical engineer builds one rifle scope. Now, before we get the scope itself out, let's just is a bit of an unboxing. Let's have a look at some of the features. Sorry, just trying to get the camera bolted on here. That's much better. Okay, let's have a look at the spec sheet for the mini Genesis 4 to 40. So it's a 4 to 40 power is its zoom ratio with a 52mm objective lens. The exit pupil diameter 3.1mm to 1.3mm. The total length is 331mm. Total weight is 1,280 grams. The click adjustment, now this one has been optioned. It's in mil-radians, but the click adjustment, as you can see there, is very fine click adjustments. When you're at extreme long ranges, you want that very fine click adjustment. The total range of elevation. Now, a normal rifle scope might have 20 or 30 mil-radians of elevation. This one has 86 mil-radians of elevation. It also has 28 mil-radians of windage, and they can be dialed on simultaneously. 86 mil, 28 mil windage. You've got your side focus, obviously, parallax. It will focus down to 20 meters. So if you're shooting in the 22 rimfire events and that sort of thing, this rifle scope would be perfect for it. Obviously it's the black, and this particular one has the new reticle, which is the FML-TR1. So you can go and look at that, and it is illuminated. When you get into here, you'll also get all the warranty cards. Now, March have just recently extended their warranty. They now have a 10-year warranty. So I'm just very, very careful with this, guys, because this rifle scope is for sale. It is on the market. Full disclosure, we are a March Scopes dealer, so if you have interest in this scope, you can contact us for sales. Comes with a nice sticker, very lovely hand-painted card, which is just a thank you and a nice, sort of thank you card for purchasing a March scope. You've got the mini Genesis owner's manual and all the bits and pieces. Now, I do like the owner's manuals in the March scopes because they're very, very well illustrated. Shows you all the scope values, all the reticle designs and values, and all its bits and pieces. So let's get this box out of the way, and I'm going to empty this box out. I'm going to get it out of the way and empty it out with what you get in a March Scopes box. So here it is. First and foremost, This is the Mini Genesis. Now, the people that don't know why is this scope different to others? The main reason that this scope is different to other scopes is no matter what elevation range you are at, your eye will remain optically center through the rifle scope the entire time. The eyepiece, the internal erector tube, and the objective lens, if I can just push on it there or show it to you there, you can see the whole thing there moving as I go like that, is one piece. So this whole piece is one piece, and the body gets mounted to your rifle with a range of different mounts that come in the box that I'll get to independently. So 4-40 power, you've got the quick focus wide angle eyepiece on there, which is very, very lovely. The way that they do their illumination is also very, very nice, just on and off on the side. The clicks are just very, very, very nice. You do have the zero stop function, which is the easiest zero stop of any rifle scope. You just turn that and it's on, and you turn it and it's off. So very, very easy. Your windage on the side, very much the same. So let's just do a flyby of both sides. If you have more interest or inquiry on this scope, you could go and look at our former review on its bigger brother, the 6-60. This is the same design, it's just the magnification, objective lens, and range of elevation which differs the two. The big thing with the Genesis rifle scopes is that they do have what they call high master, which is March's lens series. So we've all heard of HD glass, and then there was super ED glass. Well, after all of those came the high master lens series. What it is a proprietary 3 lens series in the objective lens, which at like a magic show just looks through mirage. It's an extremely high quality lens series and setup in these rifle scopes. So you do have included in the box these travel covers. You also receive flip up lenses as well. So you've got a 2-stage lockable flick up lenses included in the box. Now this one here, you will receive the power curve ring, and you will receive the second battery and illumination switch. So this one is really, really good in that what you can do is set your 1 to, I think it is 6 illumination level, and then once it's set, it's just press the button for on and off. You don't have to actually toggle all the way through it. It does come there with a power throw lever as well, spare batteries, tooling, and everything that you need to get that put on. Included in the sale, you'll also receive the screw-on sunshade that goes onto the objective lens if you wanted to run that on for long-range shooting. It's very nice that they include a very, very nice rubberized, highly embossed March patch, which is quite a nice thing. And then in here, you'll also receive, I'm just unwrapping it, comes very, very well protected. Now this is the Picatinny rail adapter. It goes onto to the bottom of the scope, just like this, and then screws onto your Picatinny rail, and it comes with a series of these. So if you need extra height, you can base it down to make that room available to be able to get it on. So there's a whole range of those that come in there, and this is the other one. I'm just going to quickly show you this one. This is the actual base unit itself. So this, via these 1/2 inch, I think they are, bolts, there's 4 of them. These bolts will bolt onto your Picatinny rail, and then your rifle scope bolts onto this. And then if you did need it higher again, you've got that to go in there as an extension. I just wanted this to be a brief overview of the 4-40 Mini Genesis rifle scope. make no mistakes, 86 milliradians of elevation is 2 or 3 times what most rifle scopes have. It's a very compact design, and for what it is and what it can do, it's very sort of nothing else really like it in the market. You'll see here at the top there is a spring here, and in here there's another spring, and so it's basically double sprung, and that's what helps return it all to zero. This rifle scope has had extensive testing with very high caliber rifles, like 50 calibers and so forth. For recoil, you're going to have no problems there. It actually also has a built-in Picatinny rail on top. On my 6-60, the bigger version of this, on my long-range rifle, I run a Kestrel heads-up display, but you can put spirit levels, bubble levels, sight pictures, whatever you want on there. You could put a photo of your mum if it really meant that much to you. You've just got absolutely everything. The power lever, as it turns on, and that power is just absolutely brilliant. The quick throw eye diopter, so from all the way on to all the way out is just one turn. Then you've got that locking lever as well. This new reticle is very desirable as well. It's a very lovely, well-designed reticle for those people shooting long range. It's probably worth us noting, as you can see here, there's no ports. There's no way into this scope. This body of this scope started life as a block or a billet of aluminium or aluminum, depending on what country you come from, and it is machined down. So it is 100% handmade. When we spoke with the optical engineers from Japan at 2020 SHOT Show, they were explaining to us that when they received this item in a very controlled room for construction to have it put together, it physically in its first instance does not fit together. It's too big, it can't actually go together. And what they need to do is every single component needs to be hand lapped and put together. When you feel this in your hand, the weight and the strength of this thing, you can just tell that you are holding something of absolute extreme quality. There is nothing else like it on planet Earth. The return to zero is faultless. Its tracking is probably the best that you can get. These really are the bee's knees, its legs and its arms of rifle scopes. I hope you liked that video. If you take value from the videos that we present and show you, please give it a like, subscribe, share it around. It helps us out. We don't send you anything, but as we make more red hot videos just like this one, you'll get early notification. I'm Tristan, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.